You get a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight, a good battle in the black and blue NFC North. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And the Packer first down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he will have a Packers first down by a couple of yards. They get 4 on that 3rd and 2.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next third down situation?
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Packers.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
They get 22 yards there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Good for a Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was brought down by DeMarco Jackson. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 12-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. Love. He takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will have a Packers 1st down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and
that one, take it in. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown, Packers.
A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead.
Packers 7, Bears nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the 2nd straight year. The #1 pick of the 2024 draft, it's Caleb Williams.
So although his rookie season didn't go exactly according to plan, the best thing that happened, Mike, was he started all 17 games. And I know there were some ups and some downs. He's got a new regime now, new stability, new head coach. And I think it's going to allow all of his physical talent we saw coming out of college that made Caleb Williams the #1 overall pick. I think it's going to let it shine because there is no question. When this guy is in the right system with the right play caller, he is as talented and as productive as any quarterback we've seen come out of the draft in the last couple of years.
An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
1st and 10 at the
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 41, it's 2nd and 1. They will run it over center with Swift. And he's got it 1st down. A pickup of 4.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4. They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. He'll take this down inside the 30. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
On 4th down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Santos' kick is good. And the Bears are on the board. It's 7-3.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Cairo Santos, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Packers offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. To throw is Love. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
A gain of 16 yards.
A gain of 16 on that pass play. 1st down, Packers.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
A gain there of 21. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Packers on top. We're back to Soldier Field after this. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. loves to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it's going to be third down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Really nice job by the secondary. It's clear the offense was trying to put some layers and take a deep shot to pick up this first down. But with nowhere to go, the quarterback's got no choice but to check the ball down. They do a great job tackling in space and keeps him short of the first down. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate, there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now Swift. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the Packers have recovered the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Packers offense getting set to get back to work. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it, and they're going to do that with excellent field position. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. 3rd and 11. A Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down.
Automatic first down.
Now Williams. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Williams. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Packers offense ready for this next possession with a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. On 2nd down, Love. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
3rd down, 3 to go. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Packers first down. An 8-yard pickup. And a Packer first down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
47-yard line.
So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll run the toss to Jacobs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Love. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They'll run the sneak, and he will have a Packers first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
And he'll be brought down right around the 40. Big Grady Jarrett shuts it down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Packers.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Packers first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bears' 17-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this, here's a 2nd and 9. Now Love. He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Golden. And the Packers are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He is down at the 6.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. And at the very least, got to come away with some points.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Here's Love. This one caught at the 4. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now Love. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. McManus on for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers move out in front by the score of 17-3.
Bears 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. DeAndre Swift of the Bears offense set for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams.
Offside. Defense. Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Here's Williams. He's going to keep it himself. And he will slide down with the first down for the moment, but there is a penalty flag on the play.
That penalty is declined.
To throw, it's Williams.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is Williams. Williams hit, and he loses the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third down and 9. Williams. He's going to air this one out. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Packers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. To throw is Love. That's Dobbs open left side. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after after the catch, it's second down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bears offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. A throw on the move is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there to start the second half. 31 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 6. Here's a handoff and Swift running right. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Linebacker Isaiah McDuffie ends the play there.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Williams now to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Bears first down.
For a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll go again with Swift. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
9 yards. That's another Bears first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Give up the middle with Swift. to the 5-yard line.
DeAndre Swift, the ball carrier. Xavier McKinney on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 5-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Swift. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. To the right side, caught by Burden.
Out-breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They're going for it. Here's Williams. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. The Packers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Love out quickly to Dobbs. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On the move left. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
In motion, Reed. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
The RPO, that one is complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Duvernay to return. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Toss right inside to the tight end, Komet. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Gonna look deep, looking for more. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it's going to be 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Now, fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. On play action, Love. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 18-yard line.
Second down, they need 7. From the gun, here comes Jacobs. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
DJ Edwards on the tackle. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3. Here's Love. There's that man again. Another catch. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Jacobs will get it to start the 4th quarter. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was brought down by DeMarco Jackson. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one complete to Watson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
That's left side, caught by Musgrave.
Initially, when the quarterback looked his tight end's way, I thought he had a chance for a big pickup. He had nice separation there early. And let's give credit to the defense. They were able to rally quickly to the ball and keep that from being an even bigger game.
2nd and inches. Off the play fake. Here's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards. And now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one out of reach.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is 3rd and goal.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
From the gun, it's Love. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. That's complete commit with the catch. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
And despite things looking pretty bleak at the moment, I think you got to respect the fact they're out there swinging. They're trying to pull off a double-digit comeback here in the 4th quarter.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. They'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
On the give, Here's Swift. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A pickup there of 13. First down, Chicago.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They get 20 on the connection. Good for a Bears first down.
10 at the 13-yard line.
On the give, it's Swift. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now it's 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work is separating the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on 3rd and short.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think
that is hot. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He knocks it through, and the Bears are able to cut the deficit to 10.
The score, Packers 20, Bears 10.
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A run up the middle with Jacobs. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
33-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 33, Here's 2nd down and 4. Throwing is Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. Here's Love to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now it's McManus for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Bears 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
DeAndre Swift, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he is very close to the 1st down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Try to throw again. Here's Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Williams to the air once more. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Micah Parsons getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. That is caught to the goal line and in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bears are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Packers 27, Bears 17.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Jordan Love and the rest of the Packer offense ready for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. And in the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Chicago.